Hey my friends, welcome to this video. So in this one, I'm going to quickly show you how you can move all your WordPress websites from one host to another. And for me, more than a year ago, I transferred all my websites from my host, which I would like to not mention in this video so that I don't, give them a bad reputation. But the problem I was having with my hosting company was that my websites were slow, all right, and the price of the hosting was being increased as well. I think it was increased like twice, and after the second increment, I just decided that I was fed up. Aside that, they're a fairly good hosting, but those two issues were deal breakers for me. So in case you're like that and you want to transfer your hosting without having to have any problems, then this is the video for you. So let's get started. So this is the website I want to transfer, but for me to transfer this website, I will need you to actually subscribe to my YouTube channel. So please hit the subscribe button and leave a like on this video just to encourage us to keep creating more videos like this. Thank you. So right here on the channel, I have amazing WordPress tutorial, how to build a website like Udemy or Gumroad, how to build a dropshipping website, how to build a SaaS landing page, so many WordPress tutorial. And I also have programming tutorials, so how to write code with React, Next.js, and so many other programming stack. So if you like content like that, make sure to subscribe before you leave and make sure to check out my other videos. All right, I'll see you in another one. So now, the first thing you need to do is to have the WordPress backend of the website you want to transfer. We're going to transfer all our websites to a new hosting, which is Cloudways. Now, the reason why I'm choosing Cloudways is that they have a free trial. So in other words, you don't need to pay for doing all of this for the first 3 days without adding a credit card or anything like that. You can just transfer your website and see the performance. So that's one of the reasons why I like to use Cloudways as an example. So what I'm going to do here is I will leave a link in the description for you, such that when you register with that link, you're going to get 30% off your first 2 months on your hosting payments. So let's get started. So I'll click start free trial, and then I'm just going to find an email to test out. So let's just use this email. So I'll say Ctrl V, and I think I'll just leave the password as is. So let's put a name. The name is going to be Mezi, and I think Isaac. All right, good. Now I will just select something here and just set $0 to $50 as my hosting budget. And this is very important, right? So you're going to say got a promo code, and in that promo code you're going to enter Xenotrust. So Xenotrust, and with this promo code you're going to get 30%, like I said, off your first 2 months. So hit the agreement button and click on start for free. So once you do this, right, I think they're going to send you an email to confirm your account. So okay, let's just see what happens here. So let me save the username and password first. So I've gotten an email here to activate my Cloudways account. So let me just, okay, so it says verify your Cloudways account. So I need to verify phone number. I don't want to have to verify my phone number, but anyway, but first I'm just going to verify the Cloudways account. So the way it works is, let me just bring in the email and show it to you. So this is what the email is going to look like. So I'm just going to click activate account now, and the account is going to be activated. Now the reason why I need to verify my account and my phone number is because okay, let's see if they're going to give me access right now. If they give me access, then I'll just, so I still need to verify my phone number. So I'm going to add a phone number just to verify it so that I can proceed. I think I've used my phone number here before, but let me just try to add one and see. Maybe they will tell me it's associated with another account. So I'll just, take this to another screen and try to add it. So I'm adding my phone number. So that's so I'm adding my phone number right now. Okay, perfect. So right here, they said they've sent an a message to my phone number. So I'm just going to wait for that message, and once it enters, I'm just going to enter the code that is sent to my phone number. So I've successfully entered my phone number, and as you can see, I have access to the platform, the panel, or the dashboard. Now, immediately you get access to the dashboard, you may see like a pricing where they say $35, $90. Just ignore that and click on this home tab. All right, click on the home tab and it will bring you to this page. So what you need to do first is you need to create a server. So I'll create a server, and okay, this is the, all right, so I'll create a server, and it's going to tell me that what is my application name. So if my website, for example, is Shopito, right? Shopito, I'm just going to say that that is my website name, at least the first website I'm going to create, because you can create multiple websites on this server. Now, server name, I'll just say WordPress server, just to be general. And your project name, well, I'll just leave it as my project. I'm not going to change it. So now you're going to select your server. Now there are many servers you can select. As you can see, this is the first one is DigitalOcean. This is Volta, and they have different prices. So they have different prices based on the number of gigs. So if you come and select 1 gig, you see it goes down. If you select 2 gig, if you select 1 gig, it also goes down. Now, for me, I'll just go with DigitalOcean, and then I'm going to select 1 gig. Now, the idea behind this number of gigs is that you can increase it. So if you have just one website, for example, you can start with 1 gig and see the performance. If it's not a very high functioning website, you can actually use it. But the moment the number of your website starts to increase, let's say you have 5 to 10 websites, then it's advisable to maybe increase it to like 2 gigs. All right, or you can even choose this premium SSD. All right, the good thing is that if you have just one website and you choose 2 gig, you're not even going to use up to this $28. That's the good thing. You're still going to use less than $28. Currently, my own server, I set it to 2 gig, but I think I use maybe like $20, $20 thereabouts on the server. So that's it. So I'll select the number of gigs, and then for the location, really you want to choose the location that is close to you and your customer. So for me, it's Frankfurt, and then I'll just go ahead and say launch server. So launch server, and remember, I've not added my credit card. This is all free. Now it's going to take approximately a couple of minutes for the server to launch. So I'll pause the video and then I'm going to come back. So as you can see here, the server has been created. So all you just need to do is to click on this WordPress server, and it will open up the content of the server. Let's go back to the home page. So we have one server and one application. So click on view all applications, and you're going to see that we have this Shopito here. Now, if you open up this Shopito, you will see that Cloudways has actually created like a WordPress installation for us. So you can open that in a new tab by clicking on this link here, and you're going to see your like your barebone website. So this is like the default WordPress install, and that's fine, really good. So now we have this website on Cloudways, and we have the website we want to migrate. Both of them are WordPress installations. So now the difference is this is with your former hosting company, and this is where you're going to migrate your new website to. So let's begin the migration process. So I'm going to come here and I'll go to the back end of the website. So click on dashboard, and it loads the back end. Now on the back end here, you want to go to, you want to go to plugins, and you want to say add new. Okay, I think I need to expand my my screen. I think Control plus. Okay, yeah, so this looks better. So you want to say plugin and add new, and okay, no, I don't want to do all of this. And you want to search for a plugin. So you say Cloudways, and I think they have like it's Cloudways migration. Okay, so Cloudways WordPress migrator. This is what you need. So you see they have over 20,000 installs. Now I'm going to install this plugin, and as you can see, it's installed, and then I'll just click on activate. So I'm going to so it's going to bring me here, and let's just add any email here, and then I'll just say I agree, and then I'll say migrate. So now it will bring you to the dashboard where you're supposed to add some details and then migrate your website. So if you scroll down, okay, let me increase this a bit too so that you can see it very well. So if you scroll down here, you're going to see where do you want to migrate your website. So Cloudways Flexible is what you want, and then it's asking for the destination URL. So this is your Cloudways new website URL. So here I'm going to come to this point here, and then I'm just going to copy this Cloudways website. So Control C, and then I'll come back here. Okay, I think I have two Cloudways open. Let me close one. So I'll come back here to this place, and then I'm just going to paste that in. So this is our website URL. I don't think we need the /. So this is our website, our Cloudways website URL where we are migrating to. So now it's asking us for SFTP host server address. So now let's go over to the Cloudways dashboard, right? And then on this dashboard here, and the way we got here is if you click on this home, just come to application, and then just click on the application. So when you get here, if you scroll down, you're going to see an IP address. So this is your public IP address. You can copy this IP address, and this is what you need to insert here as your server address. So paste that in, and you don't have to worry about me exposing my details. I'm going to delete this server when I'm done, so no issues. So you're going to post that IP address. Then the next is your database name. So you want to come to Cloudways and the dashboard, and you want to look for the, I think we need to okay, so look at this DB name. So you're going to copy this database name and come back here, and you're going to slot that in. So Control V, and then last but not the least, oh well, not even last, SFTP username. So you're going to come back here, and okay, this is actually the SFTP username and password, but as you can see, they did not write the SFTP here. So just to be on the safe side, I want to show you where it's written. So if I come here to home and I go to the Cloudways server, because this is like the overall details of the server. So if you click on this WordPress server, you're going to see, you're going to come here, you're going to see this username. So this is the master username and the master password. This is also going to work. All right. And as you can see, we have SFTP here. So if you copy this master username and you come here and paste it here like this, Control V, and then you come back here and copy the password, and then you come to the old website and paste it here as well, then you're good to go. So now it's asking us HTTP auth enabled. No. What this means is that is your website password protected? So it's not. Then site source information, I'm just going to leave this as no. All right, and then I'll just click on migrate. So we're going to click on migrate, and we're going to wait and see what happens. So migrate, and let's give it a couple of minutes because the site is quite heavy. So you see the migration process has begun. So it's just going to go from 0 to 100 for the three of them, and then we're now going to check the this Cloudways site to see if it has actually migrated. So let's just give it a couple of minutes, and we're going to be back. So as you can see here, it gives us this notification that your migration is complete. So what we need to do now is to come over to this our Cloudways website and refresh it. Let's see if it actually worked. So I'll refresh. Voila. And as you can see, we have the new website on top of Cloudways. All right, so if you scroll down, you see everything is working perfectly. So once you've finished setting up your website, right, you need to add your domain name, because right now the domain name we have is like a subdomain for Cloudways app. So you want to come to domain management, and this is where you get to add your domain. Now, before we add our domain, however, if you come to the access details, you're going to see the IP address that is associated with your website. So you need to copy this IP address and link it to your domain. So for somebody like me, I have my domain listed on Namecheap. So if I go to Namecheap, this is the domain right here. At least this is the domain I'm using for the purpose of this tutorial. So once you open up that domain, you need to add something called an A record to your domain. So the A record is just a record that points this domain name to your Cloudways IP address, or any IP address really. So I'm just going to go to advanced DNS. In the case of Namecheap, if you're using another hosting, you need to find how to add an A record. So go to advanced DNS and then just come to this type and say add new record. So we want to add an A record, and the host is going to be at, and then the IP address will be the one we just copied from Cloudways. So I'm just going to paste that in, and then I'm just going to set it, and that's it. So we've added the IP address. Now I'm going to go back to Cloudways, and I'm going to come back to my domain management. So because I've added my IP address, I can now come here and say add domain, and then I'm just going to specify the name of the domain, which is this one. I'll copy it, and then I'll come here. I've actually used this domain on another WordPress example, so I hope there's no issue linking it to this one, because you know, the same hosting and all of that. So let me just say add domain, and I hope, like I said, because I've used this domain for another website on Cloudways, another tutorial on Cloudways, just a website really. So I'm just going to give it a couple of seconds to add up, and then see. So now I've added the domain, as you can see it's here. So what you want to do is you want to make this the primary domain, right? So if you click on this guy here, and you can just click on this three dot and say make primary, and it will ask you, you confirm. It will take some time, but it will set it as the primary domain associated with your website. Then after this is done, we're now going to install SSS on that domain. So let's give it a couple of minutes and we'll be back. Okay, so you can see it's been set to the primary domain. So the last thing we need to do is to install SSS on that domain, because if you go to that domain right now, you see that it doesn't have any SSL. So let me actually come to the access details, and you will see that, you see it has changed to agapefoundation.net, which is the domain we just added. If I open it up, it will tell me that, you know, privacy error, blah blah blah. So because we've not added an SSL, so if you come back to your dashboard, click on SSL certificates, and okay, so we're going to install this Let's Encrypt SSL. Just add any email address and then add the domain. So for me, okay, let me copy it again. I don't know if I still have it in my clipboard. So you're just going to put in, I'm just going to put in that domain name, remove the space at the back, and I'll click on install certificate. So this will just quickly install an SSL certificate on that domain. So let's give it a couple of seconds, just like we've been doing, and we'll be back. Okay, so now it has installed the certificate. Now, if you now go back to your access details and then you open this guy up, you see that we're not going to have that certificate error again. So you see, everything is just nicely done here. So since we're done with this one, since we've been able to set up the everything here regarding the domain name and SSL, the next thing you need to do is you need to upgrade your account. What this means is that in 2 days, and you know, basically in 3 days or less than 3 days, your account will be automatically deleted if you do not upgrade. What does it mean to upgrade? It simply means to add your credit card. Now, I think there's something wrong with this upgrade link, because when I click it, it's not really taking me to the upgrade page. Let me just click it now and see. So you see, it's redirecting me back to the Cloudways homepage. So that's not a problem. Now, to upgrade your account, all you just need to do is click on this button here, and then go to my account. Upgrading your account simply means adding your credit card, so that at the end of the month, they can, you know, bill you for the services you've used. So the good thing is they will not bill you till the end of the month. So you can even test out the service and see, is this something you like and all of that. So all you just need to do is go to payment and address, and yeah, so it's just going to bring out this payment and address form. Now basically just enter your country and your address details. Then you enter your billing address. This is very important. Enter your billing address, and it's going to, now you're not going to be required to proceed to payments gateway. So you know what, let me actually just enter like something like a dummy address and stuff like that, and I'll just say keep the address as same. Okay, select region. Oh, it's still set to United States because I just want to go there to show you exactly how it is. Good. Now if I say proceed to payments gateway, it will, I hope there's no problem with the form. Hold on. It's like there's a problem with the form. Maybe there's something I did not fill correctly. Okay, maybe because I clicked this one. Let me uncheck it. And let me proceed to payment gateway. Okay, so I found it. So yeah, you can see it's telling us state is required. So I'm just going to choose, this is supposed to be Nigeria. So Nigeria, I'll just select anything really. Okay, everything is set, and then I'll say proceed to payment gateway. So for some reason, okay, the Nigeria is not selected. Okay, that was why. So proceed to payment gateway. So basically I was just trying to autofill the address. So once you get to this page, all you just need to do is enter your credit card details and click on authorize. Basically they will just maybe charge you like $1 to make sure that your card is actually working, and then that $1 will be refunded back to you. So at the end of the month, whatever amount you've used will now be deducted from your card on file. So basically that's how easy it is for you to migrate any website from any hosting to Cloudways. All right, so if you have any issues with your migration process, like I said, you could migrate, they could help you migrate 2 websites for free, and then subsequently, but it's something you can do on your own. But if you have any issues, you can just click on need a hand, and then you can reach out to their customer support and they'll be sure to assist you and all of that. All right, so that's about it for this one. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you've not subscribed, and I will see you in another one.